Hey guys, Aloha here, and today I'm going to show you how to do Avatar 3.0 gesture overrides. Just going to make a quick disclaimer, I guess, that things have changed. There's no more gesture override here, that we would normally drag all your stuff onto, your gesture overrides onto. It's all done within the Unity engine, well, within the Unity Animator tab. So they also know with VRChat, or VRChat knows that because we're going to this new 3.0 stuff, people are not going to know exactly how to do stuff with gesture overrides, because they kind of want you to make your own stuff, but they've provided us with gesture override templates and animator templates that we can work with. But like I said, you can make your own ones, so you don't have to use these ones that they provide. But if you're new and you just want to get the ball rolling, and you want to just throw your gestures on there, because everything should all still work the same. So if you're converting over to 2.0 to 3.0 and you just want to use the new animator system, you can just drag and drop. Basically it's the same thing, just you have to go into the animator window now to do all that stuff. So to get to that, you need to go through to the VRC SDK folder, examples 3, animation, controllers, and look for the one that says Avatar V3, yada yada. It's the hands layer one. There's two. I usually use the first one, and in this case I like to Control D to duplicate it. You can leave it here or you can throw it in another folder so you don't get confused. I'm going to drag it into my tutorials animations folder, just simple ease, right? And since, just for the sake of the video, I've actually already made an animation, so when I press play, so I'm going to pretend I've hit down a gesture, so when I turn it on, the sphere appears, and then when I let go, it goes away, right? It's an animation. When this turns on, when this is on, an animation delays us for a few seconds to turn it on. So basically, nothing special. So I'm going to actually, I'm going to duplicate this, just so we don't ruin our original one. It's always a good habit to do that, because you don't want to break your avatar and have to do it again or fix it. And we're going to make our normal gesture override as we normally do. So we go right click, create animation, and I'm going to call it finger point, because that's what I'm doing. I'm going to use the finger point gesture. So that's a loop, because it always has to loop, because it's only 2 keyframes. And then the next thing I'm going to probably do is I'm actually going to throw the actual controller that we just got from the VRC SDK, drag and drop into the animator here, and we'll go into the animation tab, and you can see you've got some animations here. If you go on the top left window of that, these are just default ones that they give you. So if we go into the animator tab, and if you don't have that, just go into the window, animator, or animation, and it's called the animator tab, and that opens this up. Same with animation, it's there too. So this is our gesture override now. This is all within the controller itself. So the other thing about 3.0 is you have independency of the left hand and right hand. So if you do a gesture on the right hand and you spawn the sphere on that right hand, it's all cool. But then if you try to do it on the left, it's just going to do finger point gesture normally. So it really opens up a lot to content creation on avatars. So since I'm wanting to change the finger point animation, you just go and click one of these little boxes, and you'll see on the right hand side in the inspector, this is the animation motion, and this is the default one that we use. And we want to replace it with finger point, so we'll drag and drop that, and that's all that you need to do. So I'm going to go back to the scene, go to the avatar, and I'm going to find that animation in the animation tab, click that, and now you can see there's a new animation, finger point, the one that we want to do. And we might as well set up this as well while we're at it. Lock your tab here. If you ever have a problem with this window not showing this, just close this window and reopen it, and that fixes that problem. So then let's just have it so this turns on, and I'm going to Control C this, Control V that, get rid of that, and I'm actually going to delete this because we don't need this anymore. So now all we need now is the controller, and if we want to test it, so we're testing it by the way, just to make sure it works, drag and drop onto here, and there's another cool thing that they've allowed us to have. So if you go into the window, go animation, there's a thing called animation parameter. That will open up this little window here. I'm going to drag and drop it, so if I pull this out, this is what it looks like, or whatever. Drag and drop. So this pretty much allows you to test your avatars within Unity. So now if we press play, he's going to go into the fetal position. So I know that this was on, oh, this is actually on the left hand, so I'm doing it on the left hand. So actually we'll press 3. Oops, 3. Sometimes it doesn't always work straight off, so you have to. Oh, maybe it was the. Yeah, it was the right hand. Okay, my bad. So yeah, so we press 3, it turns it on, turns it off if you press 0. So basically 3. Okay, I'll quickly show you. Each one of these has got a number, so it goes 1, 2, 3, because that's the one we'll use. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's the same for both hands, but then if you wanted to do it on the left hand, 3, he just does a finger point. And if I do 3 here, he spawns the sphere. So that's basically it on terms of how to pretty much set it up. I'm going to delete this because I don't want that to fuck with my avatar. It doesn't matter because it's a test. Last thing you need to know is you wanna make sure that this goes into your descriptor now, because everything's done through the descriptor as well. So you want to go player layers, hit customize, and the layer you want to put it on is the gesture, obviously the gesture layer. Click that, drag and drop. That's all you got to do there. And then you just hit your SDK thing, builder, and upload it as you normally would, and it should just upload normally, and you're all good to go. So hopefully this is kind of giving you an insight of how to do Avatar 3.0 gesture overrides. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to message me on Discord or just leave a comment down below. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.